It's totally normal to not know exactly what you want at the start of a home renovation and then discover your style along the way. As interior designers, we come across this all the time with our clients. I'm KJ and I'm at one of our recently completed projects here in Kandivli, Mumbai. This is the home of our lovely client and her family of four. This apartment is what we call a Jodi flat here in Mumbai, where two apartments are combined to create a larger footprint. It's a smart way to maximize space, especially in the city. The two 1 BHKs were independent and extremely compact, and they had to be combined into a 2 BHK. One bedroom was for the parents and the other was for our client and her sister. The original kitchens in both apartments were very tiny. One of the kitchens had to be converted into a separate study room. In the apartment where we decided to retain the kitchen, the clients were very keen on expanding it, and we successfully achieved that. In the living room, we created two lounging zones, one of which can be converted into a proper dining area when needed. I like how the dining area features an unconventional mix of furniture, which is a sofa and some chairs, making it feel very snug and cozy when it's not being used as a dining space. In compact spaces, incorporating the right amount of storage is always a challenge. So we designed an entire wall for neutral colored storage, and we punctuated it with a contrasting wooden TV console and also a spot for the gate-like dining table. I like how the gate-like dining table also doubles as a console when parked. On combining the two living rooms of the apartments, it created a very long and narrow space, which is why we intentionally positioned both the TV console and the gate-like dining table within niches in that storage wall. And we did this for two reasons. A, the wood on both pieces breaks up the monotony and expanse of what would have otherwise been a very continuous line of neutral colored built-in storage units. And B, we wanted to align and flush the depths of the neutral storage cabinets and the wooden furniture pieces all in one line to maximize the footprint and ensure sufficient clearance in the long and narrow living area. In the beginning, when our client was giving us her requirements, the one thing she was very sure of was that she wanted a very unassuming and understated space, a snug, cozy home without too many loud, shiny elements. And even then, we didn't really know where we were headed aesthetically, whether in terms of the color palette or a specific furniture style or a preference for a particular era. Although some design decisions were driven by practicality, like being mindful of not using too many dark tones so that the compact apartment wouldn't feel closed in. And that's why we used oak wood throughout, which helps keep the space feeling open and fresh. But there were also many other design choices that needed a special touch to reflect the client's personal character. Having said that, we've structured our design process in a way that brings out the client's true style and preferences. It's a very collaborative process where there's a lot of give and take, acceptance, patience, and trust. And I have to say, a lot of the credit goes to our client here for collaborating in the right spirit, which is what made this project truly successful. One of the bedrooms was really tight, so we had to place the bed in the corner. For the other bedroom, we felt that a platform bed was the most practical and aesthetically pleasing solution. I love how we've created a wooden bed back with a solid wood band that runs along the entire length and breadth of the platform bed and the inbuilt credenza. And you'll notice that this wood band is slightly rounded, and this rounded detail also appears in other parts of the house to create a cohesive look. Personally, I don't like it when a project gets boxed into one specific style or label, whether it's Indian, Japandi, Scandinavian, or contemporary. I think it's much better when there is a mix of influences that make it unique to the client. It was only when we were out and about looking at procuring the key materials together where the client got to physically touch and feel different materials, textures, and colors, where we noticed that she was drawn to things with a very zen-like vibe, which is very light and airy to the eyes. In the end, I'd say that the house does lean more towards the Japandi aesthetic. I mean, the inclusion of the platform bed in one of the bedrooms gives that away. That being said, if you really look around, it also has many contemporary elements, sleek modern furniture, a modern twist to the traditional puja unit, and some nice tropical and earthy touches like rattan and bamboo. There are also hints of old world charm with the gingham and striped patterns, ruffles on the cushions, and little pops of luxurious elegance here and there, like the brushed gold hardware, the molding of the walls, and the various textures you see throughout the space. And that's something I love, when you can't pin it down to just one style. It's all about breaking the rules, mixing things up, and going with what the clients truly love. And that's how a home feels warm, personal, and unique.